What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a little rad up all night. It's been a little while, guys. I just wanted to come and hang out with y'all for a little while tonight. This wasn't really planned until the last minute. This video was something I was going to do this week as just a regular old video, but I was like, you know what? I don't know when I'm going to be live with you guys. Just me and you for a little while. So I figured, you know what? I'll come on tonight. We'll discuss this. We'll talk a little Scream Factory. I think Scream Factory is having a going out of print sale right now. We can go through that sale together. I can give you some of my recommendations. Maybe there's stuff on there that I don't own that you can give me recommendations on. But I definitely want to check that out. And I think it kind of goes with the topic that we're going to talk about today. And I just recently got in the Stepfather on 4K and I checked it out and I wanted to talk a little bit about it, my history with it. And then I wanted to get into the Lost original Stepfather film, which is another movie that was put out by Scream Factory that not many people have seen. This one falls very under the radar. And I've talked about this movie before, but I want to bring it up and talk to you a little bit more about it, a little retrospective, comparing the two, talking about the two while we're on tonight. So I'm turning this video I was going to make into a live show with you guys, and we'll get a little Scream Factory party going on. So make sure when you come in, hit that like button. Definitely share this around. If you know anybody that's into Scream Factory, share this out. You can share it to the Scream Factory Facebook groups that you're in. We'll talk a little Scream Factory tonight. I know a lot of other people are live, so I don't know what to expect, especially because it was kind of last minute. But everybody who is here, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Like I said, smash that like button, super kick that like button. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you're into anything nostalgic, collectible, and physical media, horror especially. So if that's your jam and you want to stick around, definitely subscribe to the channel. But before I get into this, I'm going to see who's going to join me tonight live. Who is here live watching me when you could be watching anything else right now? Let's check it out. Pooch, what's going on, man? Your boy Pooch is here. What's up, dude? Thanks for being here, man. What's in the names in the house? What's up? Hit that like on your way. And I agree, man. Thank you. Thank you for that. Movie Monkey John, what's up? What's up? What's up? Woo! Look at this. Vanderhoff's up late, baby. I'm watching 2012 Silent Night. What a great Christmas slasher, Malcolm McDowell. Yeah, I actually like that one a lot. I feel like it was almost like it was the Rob Zombies Halloween to Halloween. That's the way I always kind of felt like it. It was almost like they tried to go that little extra with the brutality in that one. So it was definitely a little bit of a change of pace, but I do appreciate Silent Night a lot. But thank you for being here, man. And Tanis in the house. What is going on, man? What is up? Joe Reese, what's going on? Faculty 4K. You know what, dude? I don't even think I ordered that yet. I don't think. Shoot. I need it. I need that. I think what happened was I went on the Screen Factory site and all the posters were gone. So I was like, okay, that's all sold out. So I'll just probably get it where I can find it the cheapest. And I kind of stopped looking. So maybe Amazon. You know what I haven't looked at in a while, which always surprised me with their prices? Deep discount. Now, they're not the fastest shippers in the world. Deep discount's going old school. So if you were really collecting back in like the early 2000s, deep discount was like the jam because they were the first ones that had free shipping. So I think it was like you spend over $20, you got free shipping kind of thing. I used to use deep discount all the damn time until Amazon came around and it was like next day shipping, and that changed everything. So if you know deep discount DVD, they're still around, and usually you can find really good prices on there, but you have to wait like a week or so to get it. So we definitely won't have it day of, but definitely want to check out if you want a little bit of a cheaper price sometimes. But I definitely want that 4K of The Faculty. What's up, Jesse? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope all is well. All you guys in here right now, I hope you are having a good holiday month. It's flying by. And I'll tell you what I got coming up on the channel to celebrate. Hey, you too, Pooch. Thank you, man. Chris C. What's up, Slash? Go check out Chris C. Evening Rad King in the chat. Hit that like. Thank you, man. Adrian James. Ayo, what's going on, man? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I agree. I did a whole video on that. If you go to my page and you look for my Demonic Toys video, I do a whole unboxing, talk about it. I love that set. I already got some stuff from the audio sale. King Kong Poison Ivy. Oh, baby. The Poison Ivy collection. That's a staple of the '90s teenage years over at the Rad House. I'll tell you that much. Motel Hell Steelbook. We'll go through that stuff, but good call on the Poison Ivy collection. I didn't even know that was still available. MVD's got a sale going on. Go check out my homies over at MVD. They always have great prices over there too. Ooh, the Fly set. It's gone, huh? That thing. Remember that thing was in Walmart for a long time too. Check your WalMarts. Maybe it's still sitting around. The Piz Man sent you. Hell yeah, man. Me and Piz. I've known Piz for. Man, I've known Piz Owl for probably. I mean, I can't even tell you what year it is. I may have known Piz for almost 15 years, which is insane to me to think about. It's craziness to me. Oh, you saw that? Pretty stoked about Crystal Lake. Yeah, man, definitely. So if you guys didn't see, I put out an Instagram reel talking about a new vinyl album, which actually is over tonight. So if you guys go to Shapeshift Records, I think I think it closes at midnight, but it's a pre-order for a Friday the 13th vinyl, which looks really cool. And what they do is they take all the big hit songs from all the movies and they put them on vinyl, but they do them in 16-bit. So imagine those in a video game. They sound really cool, like really, really cool. So I did a little video talking about that. And it was only available for pre-order from Friday to, I think, midnight tonight. So it's probably closing. So if you want to jump over to Shapeshift Records right now and see if it's still available, if that's anything that's kind of up your alley, is a 16-bit soundtrack for Friday the 13th franchise. A Dub, what up, fam? I got my 88 films from beyond. It's on a 4K today. Nice, man. Very, very cool. I love both those movies. Yeah, they are great for savings, but you got to kind of search. A lot of times, you know, it's not the easiest site to navigate. Jason, what's up, man? What's cracking? A movie stacking? Nothing much, man. We're going to talk ScreamFactory tonight and some special ones I want to talk about today. I heard about this. ScreamFactory locked the Silent Night, Deadly Night 4K. Wow. Yeah, they did with People Under the Stairs too. Speaking of People Under the Stairs, guys, if you don't know, I'm going to put the banner up right now. I am 1/3 of a podcast called The Radpack. And we just put out a video today where we interview the one and only Sean Whalen from People Under the Stairs. So if you like People Under the Stairs, we talk to Sean Whalen. We talk about People Under the Stairs. We talk about his career. We talk about his brand new movie that he's the lead. He's also the director, called Crust, which is one of the first of the 3 Anchor Bay titles upon their relaunch. And I was able to check it out early to do the interview with Sean. And I like the movie. I actually think the only 2 I've watched out of the 3, I've watched Abruptio and I've watched The Crust, which are 2 of the 3 brand new Anchor Bay movies. And I like both of them. I think they both have cult classic written all over them. But I haven't checked out the 3rd one yet, Kirsten Baja, but I will. And I definitely recommend Crust and Abruptio for you guys to check out. So go check out that interview tomorrow or when we're finished. It's about an hour long with Sean Whalen. Me and Mel do it. And if you like what he has to say and you're interested in the movie Crust, I do have a link pinned to the top of that video where you guys can order the movie. So just a heads up on that, seeing people talking about People Under the Stairs. John Doe Juggalo, what's up, man? Go check out Jeff over there. Good evening. Thank you, man. Yeah, I want you know what? I kind of want the Vampire Circus. That's a cool movie. I have it from Synapse. I think did that. Oh, the Venue Synapse sale. Okay, but there's another. I think Vampire Circus is coming back out in like a big box from somebody. I was thinking about checking it out. What? You're still waiting on Trick or Treat, Sid? Where'd you order that from? Oh, thanks, Lost Boys. Rob, what's up, Rob? Thank you, man. It was a fun chat. I mean, it was entertaining. It was funny. We were joking around. It was so funny because it was like I felt like I've known the dude forever. So it's always cool when someone comes on the show and you guys are just shooting the shit, and it's very impersonal, I guess you would say, which made it really fun. And he had Mel crack up a lot, so that helped too. Wow, you guys are talking, man. I got also physical media released in the mail last week. Shocker Blu-ray, Blood Rage Blu-ray, The Thing Blu-ray, Sleepaway Camp Blu-ray, Hellraiser. That's a great lot, my friend. Well, I could easily do that. Um, I could do that. Let's talk January. I did do something like this for Arrow. I did, I think, um, underrated slashers put out by Arrow, because Arrow's put out a lot of underrated slasher movies. And I think I did a whole Arrow slasher countdown or something like that. So if you check on my videos and just type in the search button like slashers or Arrow video, I think that'll come up. But I could easily do a top 10 underrated slashers because I like doing those lists. So I'm going to add that to my January watch list for sure. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. All right, guys, I see you here. I will get to you, but I'm going to talk a little bit about this first. So I got the Stepfather in. This is the 4K, the new 4K from ScreamFactory. And I'm going to tell you, I thought this looked great. Now, I talked a lot earlier this month about how I'm not upgrading everything anymore, which I'm not. There's certain things I'll upgrade. There's certain things I'm going to pass on. This one I wanted to upgrade because I had this right here on Blu-ray. Now, the crazy part about this came out. I'm going to try to see if I can find a date. I got this in, let me see. I can't even see, but it had to have been maybe like 2020, maybe 2012 or something. Basically, it was before Scream Factory even existed because this is a Shout Factory Blu-ray. So this is very old, guys. This is like well over 10 years old. And it came with an audio commentary, little interviews with cast and crew, trailers, still gallery. So when this was announced, I was like, you know what? I'm going to upgrade this because this has got a brand new 4K restoration, Dolby Vision. It's got a new restoration of the Blu-ray as well. It comes with both. It's got a ton of new special features, new interviews and stuff like that. So because this was such an old release, I was like, oh, you know what? Now's the time I've got to upgrade this movie. I love The Stepfather. So this is an old school one. I don't even know if this thing is like rare because it was really, really old. But I ended up bouncing on this thing and I was happy with this. I think it looks great. I'm a big fan of this movie. I'm actually a big fan of all the Stepfather movies. The remake, I don't remember that much, to be honest. I have it. I think I saw it once. I don't think I hated it, but I don't think it was anything memorable. I might have to go back and rewatch it, but I just wanted to talk about this. This is a movie that came out in 1987, I believe. Let me just confirm that. 87, yep. And Terry O'Quinn, who you guys may know from Lost and stuff like that. And this is a movie where he basically plays a guy who's killing his family. And then what he does is he bounces from family to family and becomes the stepfather of this new family. And then, he tries to be a good guy and he's just kind of loses it. And there's parts where he's, the stepfather of multiple families. It's wacky and wild. And the big line is, wait a minute, who am I here? And that's what you see on the poster art here. But super, super fun movie. Let me know if you guys, anybody's a big fan of Stepfather or not. Let me know if anybody checked this one out. Yeah, that's the thing, though. You can probably wait for a sale, especially if, I don't know how fast the 4Ks are selling. They don't seem to be selling as quickly as the Blu-rays did. Because every time I get a 4K, even if I wait, the slipcover is still on there. And that's the biggest thing for me. Now, I've said this before. I'm not a slipcover maniac, right? I don't need slipcovers, but specific things I do. So Vinegar Syndrome, I want slipcovers because they're like works of art for me. Normally, I don't care about Scream Factory slipcovers. I don't think they're very good slipcovers. I don't like the banners. I think it's just paper. It's not the greatest. But because I've been such a big Scream Factory collector for so long, every collector's edition I have, I've got the slipcover. So just for aesthetic purposes and continuity, I need the slipcover on Scream Factory stuff because I've got it and I would My OCD would drive me nuts if all of a sudden like one didn't have it. But again, your collection, your rules. I tell people that all the time. People always ask me specific things of what matters, what doesn't. I'm like, listen, I have my own rules for my collection. You have your own rules for your collection. If you can stay within your rules, it makes life a hell of a lot easier. I'll tell you that much. So there's certain labels that I would like a slipcover. There's certain labels I don't care. So, for Kino Lorber, like I don't care. So therefore, I can drag my feet on a lot of their titles where if the slipcover sells out, but I get the movie for $8 less, 2 months later, I'm fine with that because, I'm not rushing to pick that up due to a slipcover. But it doesn't seem like these Scream Factory slips are selling out as fast as the Blu-ray ones did, which maybe a lot of people aren't upgrading as much as we think. Because I just got Shocker, I just got something else recently from Black Friday, really cheap. Shocker and something else. If you guys watched my stream, let me know if you even remember what I got. I got two things from Target and they were like $20 a piece. So they were really on sale for Black Friday. It was Shocker and a different one, but they both came with slipcovers. It was another 4K that I kind of held off on. So it seems like the slips are readily available if you decide to wait on some of these. But yeah, that's the Stepfather. Let me see what you guys are saying about that. Ooh, body count. Body count like the slasher with David Hess, or body count like the Melissa Milano? Let me know which one you guys are talking about. Let me see. Oh, Jill Scholling's in this. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, she's cute as hell. She's still good looking. 86. So you're talking about the David Hess one. Yeah, I have that. Here, I think it's a bootleg though, bootleg DVD, because I don't think that's ever had a proper release as far as I know. Body count is definitely one that needs a release for sure. Really? So no slips, huh, on Amazon? Interesting. Oh yeah, Mimsy Farmer. Yeah, we need that. Something I noticed with Screen Factory, when the slips are gone, they sometimes release a bundle with 2 slips and a poster. I just got into the comment with 2. Really, that was still available, huh? It's been out forever. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, Screen Factory, you know how I said with your own collection, make your own rules? Screen Factory makes their own rules. So we'll find that out. We'll scurry through their page and look at the out of print stuff, and we'll go back and we'll look at the in stock stuff, and we'll look at the whole Screen Factory page, and maybe we'll find some stuff like that hidden throughout. But yeah, I'm a huge Hess fan, so yeah, I'm definitely interested in that for sure. But what I wanted to talk about was, everybody always gets excited for the Stepfather. Stepfather, great movie, but there was a movie that was kind of the original 80s Stepfather movie. If this movie was way more successful, this movie may have not existed, to be quite honest with you. Or maybe it did, and it was kind of using this other movie as an influence, I guess you would say. Because in 1984, there was a movie that came out called Scream for Help. Okay. Now, I love this movie. Okay. I love this movie. I think this is a huge underrated gem. But this did not do well. It's often been forgotten. And what's cool about this Blu-ray is that it's got a really cool documentary on this thing. And Tom Holland wrote this. Tom Holland, I should do a full show on Tom Holland. Actually, to be honest, I could probably get Tom Holland on this show. And I would love to talk to him because honestly, like to me, he's always been someone that just, he gets it. Like he just gets it. I feel like Don Coscarelli's the same way. Like when I think of Tom Holland and the stuff he's written, I'm like, wow, that guy is just on another level of like how smart he is and the movies he wrote, right? Like his first half of his career and even a lot of his career, he wrote the screenplays and then had a director direct the movie. So it's wild to see some of the stuff that's on his resume. It's insane. So let's talk about this. So Tom Holland wrote Psycho 2. Okay, Psycho 2 was directed by Richard Franklin. Psycho 2 was a big hit. Psycho 2 was a really big hit in 83. Um, so with that being said, right after Psycho 2, he wrote Scream for Help. And Tom Holland was like, I loved it. Everybody I talked to loved it. I wanted Richard Franklin to come back and direct this, and I knew he was going to kill it. This movie was going to be a huge success, and it was basically about a stepfather. It just wasn't called Stepfather, right? So it was a very similar concept as the Stepfather in a weird way. So again, this came out in 84, so there was no movie The Stepfather before this one. So again, could there have been other movies in the past that involved the stepfather? Sure, but not the one everybody knows from the 80s. So Tom Holland wrote this screenplay and people loved it. So he told Richard Franklin, I want you to do it. Let's recreate the success we had with Psycho 2. And Richard Franklin ended up passing and said, you know what? I want to do a movie that I've really been excited for. This is something like a passion project of mine. And he was talking about the movie Link. Now, if you guys know that movie Link, that was what Richard Franklin decided to do instead of Tom Holland's Scream for Help. Now, Link wasn't successful at all either. So it's not like he left this and went and created some masterpiece of a banger movie. That wasn't the case. But what ended up happening is Michael Winner, who directed, I think, Death Wish, ended up coming on board and directing Scream for Help. So this is where things kind of get crazy. So Michael Winner directed Scream for Help, and it was Tom Holland's screenplay. And he basically really butchered that screenplay a lot to a point where like him and Tom Holland like weren't really even talking. And Tom Holland was pretty pissed because he was like, listen, like when I did Psycho 2 with Richard Franklin, like I was there helping him like, hey, this is the way it needs to be, directed the way you want, but like this is important to the story. He said Michael didn't even really want him on set. So like he just completely butchered his screenplay into a point where when people watch this movie, it feels very like there's a lot of holes. And some people feel like it feels very choppy. And, you know, some of the ways it was directed, some of the dialogue, it just wasn't what he wanted. So when this came out, he saw it, Tom Holland, he was upset. He was pissed. And he was like, he kind of ruined this masterpiece of a movie that I wrote. So that's why in 85, when Fright Night came out, he says, I got to direct it. I cannot have this happen to my work again. I can't have this happen. So that's what caused him to direct Fright Night. He was afraid for this masterpiece of a film he wrote to get completely butchered like this did. And unfortunately, it did terrible. And it got kind of lost in the shuffle throughout the 80s. And when this other Stepfather came out, it completely buried this movie even more. But I will say, for someone like ScreamFactory, who, we give a lot of shit to sometimes, they put this sucker out. And I didn't own this movie at all until this release. I don't even know if this had a DVD. I had actually never seen it nor heard of it until this release. And I bought this release on kind of like a whim. Like, I was like, oh, what's this? I like, 80s slashers. I missed this one. And I bought it and I really dug it. I really did dig it a lot. But I do know a lot of people that have seen it that were like, I didn't really care for it. But this is like it's like the Stepfather, but it's also kind of a home invasion. It's got a little bit of Last House on the Left kind of mixed in. I mean, it's a fun movie. It's got some cool, gory deaths in it. I mean, it's an interesting movie that you can see the concept of this and you're like, wow, this really works. But you can also see that, man, this could have been a lot better. Like he was even explaining, Tom Holland was like, there was so many scenes that were supposed to build up just this tension that you were on the edge of your seat and you were like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And he said, this director just didn't give us that. Like he cut it and had them move on to something else before you really got to that point. So you see a better movie here, but unfortunately it was just the way it was directed just didn't really work with the vision that Tom Holland had. So I highly recommend this one. And I don't know if this is going out of print. So when we go to the Screen Factory page and we look for it, maybe it's in there. Or if not, maybe it's, if you guys haven't seen it, I'll check and see how much it is. But hopefully, if you're checking this out, this might be one that that you guys jump over to and just give a little bit of a check, because I do think it deserves some love, because it is like highly overlooked. And again, I watched it again the other day, and then I watched all the features, and I still really dug it. I still did. I thought it was really good. I think the main actor, the stepfather, was his name Dave Thomas or something. What is it? Oh, Dave Brooks. Dave Thomas is like the Wendy's guy. Dave Brooks. He plays a great role in this. Great role as the stepfather. Good looking guy. He kind of has that asshole tendency. He did a great job here. So yeah, I really like this one a lot, like a real lot. And I think a lot of people overlook it because of the unfortunate failure of this movie, of this Tom Holland masterpiece. And when you look at Tom Holland's filmography, I mean, like, I look at it, I'm like, damn, I would love to talk to this guy, because he's done some of my favorite movies. As far as his screenplay, Class of '84, Child's Play, Fright Night, Scream for Help, Psycho 2. Like, I'm just thinking off the top of my head some of these movies, and I'm like, man, like, he was everywhere. And I just really love his work. So I'm going to try, I think, for next year's to get him on here and a little chit chat and a little retrospective about his career, because he just seems like a boatload of knowledge, and just being a huge fan of him. And he's really active on social media. So, I mean, I think perhaps he could maybe jump on here and chat for a little bit, but we will see. But I want to see what have you guys seen this before we jump into Screen Factory's website? Have you guys seen this thing? And let me know if you're a fan of it. And I think I did see someone say they liked it, but they didn't really care for it on second watch. But yeah, let me know if you guys missed out on this one, because I do think it's a pretty cool, underrated 80s slasher, I guess you would say, or the original Stepfather. I guess so. I guess so. All right, let's see. Yeah, definitely. Tom Holland, Psycho 2, Child's Play, Fright Night, for sure. What up, Quietly Games? What's up, man? Second Sight Creep from Orbit. Yeah, good movie. You know what? I gotta get that. Is it sold out or not? I agree, man. He's somebody I could listen to all day, 100%. There's a couple people like that that I could listen to all day. You know who else I could listen to all day, and a lot of people find him a little bit, give or take? Friedkin. I think listening to Friedkin talk is really, I like that guy. To me, feels like he's like a genius. And I don't know if it's just he's got like this weird pompous attitude. I don't know what it is, but to me, he just always feels like, man, that guy knows his shit. But yeah, Tom Holland, super fun to listen to. I'm sure he's got great stories. Let me see. Rad King, you also did a great rec. Thank you, man. Yeah, Firstborn is another one I always recommend to everybody, is Firstborn. And that is a Blu-ray that will not be around much longer. So it comes and goes off Amazon. So if you guys are interested in a movie with an all-star cast, it was Corey Haim's first movie. Peter Weller plays kind of a stepfather. He's a boyfriend of the mother that starts to live with the kids, and hell of a movie. I just really like that one a lot. And it was put out, the Blu-ray was put out by who's the company that just went under a couple of years ago? I thought I had it over here. Olive. The Blu-rays from Olive, I believe. So it's probably not going to be around forever. And I don't know if anybody's picked it up. Like, maybe it comes out with a 4K from Kino, which would be fantastic. But if not, if you're interested in Firstborn, check it out on Amazon, guys. Maybe I'll link in the bottom of the description when this is over. I'll link it. I recommend Scream for Help. I think it's really cool. Mick Horace is the one who said his replay value isn't as high for him. It's actually it's sad, because it's considered it's so bad it's good movie. They'll do screenings of it some places, and people will laugh at specific parts and stuff, and it's pretty wild. Let me see. Oh yeah, he did The Temp, didn't he? What up, Nick? What up, Money Saving with Mimi? It would be great. I mean, again, do I think it's impossible? No. I just gotta try to get a hold of him, but I don't know if he does a lot of that stuff. That's the only thing. McCarr says Unhinged. I don't know if I've seen that. It doesn't ring a bell to me. Like I feel like I have a DVD of it, but I can't think of what it is. Is it a slasher? Yeah, thank you, Chris. What up, Steve? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. That's the really what it comes down to. Sydney, thank you so much. Tom Holland would be great, but it's hard to top your interview with Sean Whalen. It was a fun show. Sean Whalen was a great, great guest. We have a couple other interviews coming from the Rad Pack side of it that we're just working on dates right now. So we're in the process of some interviews. If you guys like that, it's different. It's something we can do over on that channel that maybe you don't get, here or anything like that. But it's cool. I thought it was a real good time for sure. He does. He does seem entertaining. Yeah, I don't know. I always just try to think like who are the people that I would really just have a great time talking to. Tom Holland is definitely one. Coscarelli is another one for me. It's funny because there's another actor that I'm a big fan of through the 80s. He was in a lot of 80s horror movies that I've been in contact with him in the past. And he was going to come on the show a long time ago, ended up having to cancel. And I never really reached back out about it. But I would love to get him on. I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea, but it's one of those things where it's just like he just totally fits. When I think about 80s, he's not a well-known actor from the 80s, but if you're a horror movie fan, you'd seen him in a lot of 80s horror movies. And he always just seemed super rad to me. Like I really, as a kid, I always looked up to him and be like, oh, that kid's like the coolest dude. And I would love to chat with him. But maybe in time I'll reach back out now that the channel's kind of grown a lot more and whatnot. So but yeah, I always think about the people I would like to have a conversation with. It's hard because you want, who are the people, who would you guys enjoy to talk, to listen to, and who would I want to talk to? Between the two, that's where it gets hard. But yeah, it is something different I can look forward to on the channel. Because like I said before, is I'm looking to, keep evolving, keep the stuff fresh. I did do a video on Friday the 13th talking about NECA figures, all my Friday the 13th NECA figures. That was a very different video for my channel. I've only done one other NECA related show in the way past, like early on, me and Uncle Bill showcase some of our rare ones. But it was something I wanted to kind of test the waters with. So if you guys checked that out and liked it, thank you. If you haven't checked it out and you're interested in it, it's a video I posted on Friday. It's going through my Friday the 13th ultimate NECAs and I rank them and stuff like that. It was just, again, sticking to horror, sticking to collectibles, just something a little bit different. And I tried it out with the Friday the 13th because it was Friday the 13th and it was something I haven't done yet. So definitely check that out if you're interested in that stuff. And some people that watched it, like, I don't collect the figures, but this was really interesting. So let me know if it's anything you'd ever want to see more of. And then we're going to do is I'm going to get back to the chat really quick, and then I will get to the ScreamFactory site. Yeah, Firstborn was located in New Jersey. I've actually have a friend who keeps saying we should go down and check out the house or whatever, because I guess it's still there. What up, Tribe Call Fresh? What's up, man? What's up, Shy? Bryce is in the house. What's going on? Malcolm McDowell is great. 80 slasher tier. We could easily do that as well. That is very possible. That is very possible. So keep your eyes on that. And you may be surprised what we can do here. I love Peter Weller. Love. So let's talk about this really quick. Okay. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this. I know people have done videos about this. I have not watched anybody's videos about this. Here is all I know, because somebody had messaged me like the day that Tarman trailer dropped. And they said, oh, what do you think about this? And what I said to them was, trailer looks okay. Trailer looks different. It takes place in the snow and it's a different take on it. But I don't know the backstory on all this, but I do know that the original cast is basically like boycotting this movie. And the original cast, I think, I don't know if it's all of them or what, but a lot of them are like, don't see this shit. Like these people screwed us over. These people owed us money. These people are stealing the name and running with it. And I don't know. There's some feud going on right now with the original cast or creators or whatever. There's something going on between the two parties. Put it that way. That's all I know. Is there's something going on between the two parties. And Linnea Quigley is putting out her sequel called Trash's Revenge. And I guess a lot of the people from the original one are going to be involved with that somehow. So they're basically like, don't support this new one coming out. I don't know the legalities of it and all the backstory, but I just know that there's a beef between the two now. So take that as it is. I mean, it's either you don't give a shit and you want to watch Tarman and see if it's a good movie, or you say, you know what, I'm team Linnea and crew, and I'm not going to support this if they did some shady shit. Hey, it is what it is, I guess. So I don't really fit in anywhere. I guess maybe when more of the story comes out, I'll get a better idea. Do I need to see Tarman? No. Do I want to see Tarman? Depends. But I feel the same way about Linnea's stuff. Will I watch it? Probably. Do I need it? No. But I could, if you want to talk to Linnea about that kind of stuff, there could be a possibility of that. But that's all I know currently right now. I don't, like I said, if I watch other people's videos talking more in detail, maybe they know more than me. I haven't really researched it. This is just what I know. Thanks, BMAGA. Oh, cool, man. Thank you so much. I love that movie. I love The Thief. I did a video talking about that one time when I talked about, I think I talked about if you like Drive, check out these 5 movies or something like that. It did feel it did feel a little bit like that, didn't it? Oh, is it? Oh god, no way. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's even crazier to me. Wow. Oh no. So this thing is going to be everywhere. They're going to be promoting this thing. There's going to be steel books, and there's going to be cassette tapes, and there's going to be VHS, and this shit's going to be all over your Instagram. It's going to be insanity. Jimmy the Lip, what's up, man? Hey, Dubs says team. Tangerine Dream makes that film what it is. Thoughts on New Street Chats? I haven't seen it, so I can't give thoughts, but I'm interested in it for sure. Dude, I haven't personally, but they're around. They're around like the Northeast. I that's all over the news around here is these freaking drones. And I don't know what the hell they are. I haven't seen any around me, but they're close enough because they're all over the news and whatnot. It's weird. I'm kind of in a camp where it's like, if we know, if the world knows or the government knows what those are, like they need to come out and say it. They need to just tell us what it is. I don't care if it's like, oh, we're trying something out. Don't leave people in the dark. That's the worst. Because what's going to happen is people are going to get so freaked out that they're going to take matters in their own hands, and that's going to make matters way worse. I mean, people, at what point do people say, you know what, I'm going to shoot these things down and find out what this is for myself? That's coming close, I think. And then they're going to just either destroy them and then try to figure out what they are alone or with friends or whatever, or they're going to fire at these things and miss, and the bullets are going to go somewhere. That's another big problem, right? If that's the case. But I just think people need to be transparent. Are these things coming from us? Are they coming from somewhere else? Are they coming from a different universe? Like, it'd be nice to know, that's my big thing about it. I really don't understand why everything's so hush hush. And you'd think if it was something from another place, another country, another planet, whatever, that these things would have been taken out well before they just all started coming every single night. Every night they're coming out. I mean, maybe they're out during the day. I don't know, but it seems like every night they're coming. It's weird, man. It's super weird. The truth is out there for sure. That'd be sick. Initiation is a huge underrated slasher, 100%. I talk about that in a video I did I think I did, called Mall Horrors. Oh yeah, man, there's tons, all around the Northeast, and I think even California found some too. Um, all sizes. Go on, just type. I go on TikTok and type in drones, and your feed will be loaded because everybody's filming it. Speaking of Lana, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. Not it snowed a little bit the other day, but it's not snowing here. Yeah, they're saying some of those drones are 6 feet long. I heard the same thing. Like I said, I haven't personally seen any, but I have seen them on the news. I've seen them on Instagram, Facebook. Any people that live close to me are filming them where they live and stuff. So I just don't understand like how this is even possible, unless it's kids playing tricks. But I mean, what, from all over the place? I don't know. Strange. It's it doesn't make any sense to me. All right, gang, we have 70 people in here right now. Thank you guys. Like I said, I know there's other people on right now you can be watching, but thank you for being here. Hit the like button if you haven't. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We are going to go on to ScreamFactory's website right now and talk a little bit about what's going out of print and what I think that you guys should check out if you haven't. So let's take a look here. Let's see. ScreamFactory. All right. Let's see. Okay. So let's take a look. You've got Captain's Collection. I have never seen that. It's a Star Trek thing. I don't know that. I'm not a big Star Trek guy. The only Star Trek stuff I know is the old movies, but that's it. So I don't know if this is a show or what. The JFK set, I have it. I actually, to be honest, I've seen the movie because I had the DVD, but I have not watched this set yet. So that should be something I should do, to be honest with you. I haven't even put it in. King Kong, classic. This is the one from the 70s, I believe, or 80s, 70s. Worth checking out. $9.99. That's a steal. Speaking of steal, I love Sarah T. Portrait of a Teenage Alcoholic. I'm a huge Linda Blair guy. I love Linda Blair. So $7.99 for this, I would say yes. But I can see this feeling like not everybody's cup of tea. This is just basically like a after-school special type movie. But I love it. I love this movie. $7.99, steal. Poison Ivy collection. I love this collection. Steal again, $30. I grew up with this collection. As weird as as weird as that is. I rented these a lot in my teen years. Number 2 was my favorite back then. I think number 1 is my favorite now. Slapshot, that's a cool one. So you got Slapshot, Steelbook, $12.99. That's a steal, dude. I don't know anything about Waldo Pepper. I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything. I've never seen Biloxi Blues with Roderick. I've never seen that, so I can't tell you anything about it. I've never seen the Clove Hitch Killer, but of unknown origin with Peter Weller, which my friend and I always say this could technically be a sequel to Firstborn, as far as his character. So if that's any indication, if I think you should get this, I love Of Unknown Origin. $15.99. If you don't have this, you've never seen it, I recommend Unknown Origin 100%. You know what though, guys? I don't think I have Night of the Lepus. I have to check. If I don't have that, I might snag that. I think I might have the DVD, but I don't know if I ever bought this Blu-ray. The Great North Minnesota Raid, I do not have that. I don't know anything about it. It's the Snow Falling on Cedars, I do not have that either, nor have I seen it. So let me know, guys, if any of these are really good. Eliminators of the Year 3000, I have it. $9.99. It's okay. It's not great. The Boxer, I've never seen. Brighton Beach, never seen. Motel Hell Steelbook, that's cool. Great movie. The Wind Demons of the Prairie, don't know anything about it. Wow, what's this? Return of the Living Dead collection. $49.99. This was $100. You get the vinyl. Is that vinyl or pins? Pins. Let me see. What do you get? So you get Living Dead pins and poster. I mean, for that price, that's pretty damn good. Hills Run Red, pretty cool underrated slasher from the 2000s. 15.99. I don't know if it's worth $15.99, but it's decent. I don't know this one. The Missing. I feel like I've seen that, but I don't recall it. Maud. I've never seen that. I have this Willow Street, but I don't really remember it. 2 Minute Warning's a cool movie, guys. If you like kind of disaster movies, I would definitely check this one out. It's not really a disaster movie. It's like about a guy that wants to. He said he's going to bomb. I think he bombs a football field. This is a pretty cool movie. The thing like splits in half and all this stuff. It's kind of a disaster movie actually. So I would recommend this. $14.99. I guess that's a pretty good deal. I've never seen The Vigil, so let me know in the comments if that's any good. Framing DeLorean is pretty damn cool. I watched this on. I didn't even realize this was out. I might get this. $5.99. Oh, I'm getting this. This was actually pretty cool. I saw this on streaming when it first came out. I didn't even realize it had a physical media. Boop. Boom. Boom. All right. Let me see. I don't know anything about this. I have Cannibal Girls. I mean, it's just the DVD. Never seen. What's this? I never saw Telling Lies in America with bacon. $7.99. Tell me if this is a good one. Traveler Telling Lies in America, $7.99. Pledge. I don't think I have Pledge. $7.99. AIFC. Huh. The Beneath was pretty good, actually. I love these kind of like underwater monster movies. Beyond the Stars Steelbook, that's pretty cool. Low Life, I've never seen it. Let me know about Pledge. I'm interested in that one. Rust Geek, never seen it. Psycho Legacy is a cool one, but it's DVD. The Dragon alone is worth it. Unleashed is a good movie too, actually. I've never seen the TV set, so if you guys can help me out on that. What's this Power Rangers season? Season 3. Oh, the OG? Those are sick. That's my favorite. I was a big Power Ranger fan, but like I kind of stopped watching after like the White Ranger. But that whole beginning until they had the Green Ranger saga and all that, that was some great shit. I never saw this. All in the Family, classic. Never saw this. Never saw Homeboy with Walken. Mickey Rourke. Never saw that. There's more Rangers stuff. Arkansas Women's Prison Massacre. I don't have this. This looks interesting. Very sci-fi movie of the week. But I do like shark movies. I'll Take Your Dead. I've never seen that. Looks interesting. Reality. I've never seen that. Jackals is a pretty cool movie. I have this. $9.99 is a good deal. Postmortem, haven't seen that, but Don't Knock Twice, as weird as this might look, it's actually a pretty good movie, I thought. Thought it was pretty creepy. $7.99, I would say yes. I've never seen Over Your Dead Body. Never saw Radio Flash. There's another Rangers. Mermaid of the Dead. That's not what the one with Scout Taylor Compton, is it? I don't know if I have this. I have a mermaid movie with Scout Taylor Compton that's pretty cool, but I don't know if it's that one. Let's Scare Julie. I've never seen this. Huh. It's modern. Let me know if anybody's seen Let's Scare Julie. Itsy Bitsy, $9.99. I don't have that either. Tell me if Itsy Bitsy is worth $9.99. Ooh, you got the Darkman set, $89.99. It's still a little pricey. Get all this shit though in there. Yeah, I think that's still a little too much for all that. I never saw The Ticket with that dude from The Guest. Road Games, I don't know if I've seen that. Elizabeth Harvest, I don't think I've seen that. Army of Frankensteins, haven't seen that. Animal, not good. $34.99, you get the Battle of the Stars Wow. Steelbook and the figure? The NECA figure? That's the only NECA figure that I don't have that Scream Factory's put out. That's it. All the other ones I have. Ah, man, I don't want the steelbook of this, but I do want that figure. I wonder if they have the figure by itself. The Knight, never seen it. Trespassers, never seen it. Ooh, Camp Colebrook with Danielle Harris, $7.99. See, I don't know if this is good, but I'm gonna put it in the cart just in case. Danielle Harris. I'm always down for some Danielle. The Trespassers, I think I have that. Cured, I don't think I've seen it. Watch Witches in the Woods, I don't think I've seen that either. That looks cool though. Let me know if anybody knows about Witches in the Woods. I don't think I've seen this either. Jesus. Survive. I totally stopped with Scream Factory for a while. Huh. What's this now? Interesting. Is it like Alive? Shelly, don't know. Don't know. Never seen any of these. Hashtag horror. I remember this, but I don't have it. Hellions is cool. I recommend Hellions. Hunky's Paw. I have it, but I don't remember if that's good. Soul Collector. Don't have it. Some of these are cheap though. $7.99, $7.99. Makes me think a lot of these ones, these IFC ones, are gonna show up somewhere else. Because I think someone just acquired IFC. I think it was maybe Vinegar Syndrome. Contracted's a cool movie. Phase 2 though. That's part 2. Fender Bender was pretty cool. I never saw Ice Demon. Never saw Masquerade. Never saw Dark Spell. I think I've seen Our House. I thought it was pretty good. I think. Let me add this to my cart. Maybe I don't have this one. Feral was good. Feral's got Scout in it. Feral's got the Scoutster. See? Feral's cool. I would recommend that one. Bound to Vengeance. I think this has I'd recommend this too. This has Crisp from Kindergarten Cop, I think. Let me see. Does it? Yeah, Richard Tyson. There he is. Yeah, this is a cool one. I'd recommend that. $7.99. Bound to Vengeance. Hell yeah. Ejecta, I have it, but I don't recall what that's about. Toolbox Murders 2. It sucks. The Possessed. On the third day, I don't have any of these either. Let's Be Evil's a cool movie. That's a cool movie, actually. Do I have that? Wait, am I thinking of the right movie? Virtual Nightmare is No, maybe I don't. Maybe this is the one maybe that's not the one I'm thinking of. What's the one that they like put on these glasses and they're part of like a online reality show and they've got to like do these stunts and stuff like that? What's that one called? That's a cool one, whatever that is. That's what it reminded me of. Ooh, look at dude. They've got the I thought he was sold out. Oh, he's sold out. Well, why is he on here then? Garbage Day. Village of the Damned 4K. This ain't going anywhere. I mean, I don't know if that's worth it, but it ain't going anywhere. Bubba Hotep, it's not going anywhere. Ghost House and Witchery, that's pretty cool. I don't know if someone else is going to probably put that out. That's got Linda Blair in it. Ghost House. One of these does. Witchery, I think. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Wow. 4K. Blu-ray. Damn, I only have the DVD set. $89.99 still a little pricey, though. Facts of Life, though. That's sick. $40? That's not bad. Take the good, you take the bad. I would probably get Facts of Life, maybe. Complete series. I'm going to put in the cart. Sold out? Oh, come on. The heck? I'm Garrett. Why can't I get Mrs. Garrett in here? That's ridiculous. The Dead Room. All right, so that looks like that's it. I'm going to go back to you guys, and then maybe we will go and just check out the regular stuff. Let's remove this for a second. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying here. I'm going to scroll back up. All right. Nick says he's been getting more into Star Trek lately. Linda Blair, we need Savage Streets 4K. I mean, I'll get it if it comes out, but I don't need it. But if it comes, I'll probably get it. That's just another movie I have to upgrade. I'm gonna do a real cool video for you guys once I get my Rumpelstiltskin, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. It's gonna kind of get into the idea of like what I want. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, 76. It's a good movie. Oh, I love Roller Boogie. Love Roller Boogie. That's got a Blu-ray. It's got a nice Blu-ray from Olive, I think. Really? Biloxi Bruce is an amazing coming of age movie set? Huh, I've never even heard of it. All right, I'll look into it again. Hell yeah, that's of Unknown Origin is freaking awesome. Oh wow, it's snowing in Jersey? Are you guys seeing the damn drones? Drones? They said Jersey's getting the most of them, I guess. Some of these titles have already sold out previously going on Princess. That's so funny. Oh, I see. Okay. What's the sequel to Mermaids of Share? That'd be sick. Elizabeth Harvest. I think I have that, but I don't remember. Camp Colebrook's good. All right. 31 likes, dude. We have like 80 people in here. Guys, hit that like button. No, it wasn't Hardcore Henry. It was something else. Something else. I thought maybe it was Let's Be Evil, but maybe it isn't. They have to keep like doing things. I think you have to wear, I thought they wore glasses. They have to keep doing things to get points and stuff. And like, if you do like crazy stuff, you get like a lot of points. What was that one? What up, TJ? How makes you think when movies are released? And yeah, 100%. 100%. There's a lot in there I didn't see. Trekopedia. It's interesting because I didn't do anything on this. Yo, Garrett, how's it going? Are you ready for 28 years later? Nah, not really. I'm kind of over it now. I'm kind of done with it. I mean, I guess I'll see it, but I don't know. Like I was kind of over it 27 years ago. Personally. I have the house Witchery. If you can get those double features cheap, get them. Yeah, it seemed pretty cheap. I would personally, well, yeah, the original Willard. I like Ben. I like Willard. Unknown Origin, I think, is better. Is definitely better than the Crispin Glover Willard. I think it's better than Graveyard Shift, even though I do like Graveyard Shift. I'm sure we're gonna get those movies on an upgrade once this thing comes out. No, not Ready Player One. Maybe I am thinking about the one I'm talking about. Maybe I'm thinking about that. I'd have to look at the trailer. Jimmy Liv says, if you search Rome, New York drones, you'll see that they are investigating. Tinfoil hat time. Rats of Terror is good. I gotta get that 4K. I do like that a lot. Let me see if I can pull a trailer to Let's Be Evil and just see. I'm not gonna show it because I'll get in trouble, but I'm just curious if that is the one I'm thinking. I think it actually is. Is it? No, I don't think it is. No, it's not. Guys, help me out. There was another movie that came out around that time. Oh, maybe it is Nerve. Maybe it is Nerve. Let me just look really quick. Yes. That was a good movie, I thought. I thought Nerve was actually a pretty cool movie. Is Severing going to release Saw High on 4K? I don't know. Want to hear something crazy? So Mel's going to be putting out like her most anticipated movies of next year. And I said to her, like, I don't know what's coming out. Like, I am so in my own bubble about certain things. Like, I have no clue, like, what I'm excited for next year. No clue. I have no clue what's coming out. If I've thought about it really long and hard, I might be able to give you a couple things, but like, I really don't know. Um, but I will say this: I'm going to this Wednesday. I was lucky enough to get invited to an early premiere event for Nosferatu, so I'll see that on Wednesday. And that'll probably be the last movie I see this year in theaters. So I'll do a video on it, just at least giving you my thoughts. I won't spoil anything for you guys, but it should be a pretty cool experience. I'll try to see if I can take any footage of being there or whatever. I've never got asked to come one of these before, so it's kind of cool. I want to take advantage of it. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what's coming out next year. Superman, I had no clue about that. I haven't seen either of these, but I do want to see both of them. Um, it's funny because I have a friend that works in a theater and he just got me posters for Saturday and Smile 2, and I haven't even seen him yet. But I hear Smile 2 is good. I will definitely buy it and check it out. Saturday Night is something I think I'll really dig too because I was a big fan of. I don't like Saturday Night Live now, but I did like it as a kid a lot. Yeah, it seems like the WB leaks seem like they might be true and that we're going to get a collection. My only concern is that it's going to be a shitty one, a shitty collection, but I guess it's better than nothing. Um, oh, dude, that'd be cool, man. That would be awesome. I hope so. I hope so. I don't know where I'm sitting. They said that they have a seat for me. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, guys, I recommend Of Unknown Origin for sure on that sale. I think the Linda Blair one, Sarah T portrait of an alcoholic, I think that's another big one. But what I want to do really quick before I leave, we're an hour in. I will stick around for another 15 minutes. I'm going to go back to Scream Factory and I'm going to look at just their regular stuff. And I'll even see what they've got Scream for Help at. So let's take a look. Let's go to their. How do I find? I'm not good at their site. Hold on. Okay, Scream Factory. Okay, let's. Oh, there it is. Scream for Help. It just popped up. Wow, I cannot believe this Friday 13th set is still here. What the hell? 159. Such a great set, though. Vampires is still hanging around. Demeter. I hated this movie, man. This is why I'm not excited for Nosferatu, even though it's not by the same people. But I kind of got like the same vibes from this, and this was such a letdown for me that I'm kind of going into Nosferatu a little bit cautious, but we will see. Definitely going to get the Faculty, 100%. I got Night of the Comet. I won't be upgrading Vampires. I like it, but I just won't be upgrading it. Demeter, no. Um, I'm really at a crossroads with Silent Night, Deadly Night, guys. I really want it, but I don't know. I was listening to some reviews and nobody won me over yet with them. And like I have this on the Blu-ray and it goes really, really well with the second one, like aesthetically. So I don't know. Possibly. I'll probably wait to see if I can get it at a better price. I got Hush. Fear City's a pretty cool movie, which is super weird because I've had this forever, but I don't know why it just came back out. The Ring Collection, $75. It's a little steep. Still, Black Christmas is an all-timer. I got that Halloween set still. I can't believe it's still this expensive. King Kong, RoboCop 2, which I didn't get, but I have it. I didn't get this, but I'm considering this when it goes down. I don't think this slip will probably be around a long time. Well, that's cool. It comes with a novel. That's pretty sweet. I will get Ghost of Mars, but I'm going to get it as cheap as I can. I only have Ghost of Mars on DVD, so I'll definitely upgrade this. It's not the greatest movie, but I would just like to have. To me, it's so funny because like they're literally when you look at Scream Factory's library, they almost have all of Carpenter's movies. So Ghost of Mars, I'm definitely going to buy to add to my Carpenter list, for sure. So I will definitely pick that up. Critters set, it's got to be pretty cheap considering that Arrow just came out with one. Oh, that's cool. You got the Steelbook. Space Truckers, I've never seen that. I almost bought this Hush set with the signed poster, but I didn't. I'm not a big fan of Riddick stuff, so I'm not going to get that. You know what? I don't have this Rec set. 47. Is that a good deal for the Rec collection? I have these all on DVD. I don't have them on anything else, but I can't believe I don't own these. Let me add that to the cart just to see how much do I got. $70. That's not bad for all this. It's not bad. I might have Our House. I'll have to look before I purchase anything. Let's go back. Video Dead Terror, that's good. Phantoms, I don't need that. I don't think. I've got the DVD. I think that's all I probably need. It's not that great of a flick. So they just came out with a Slumber Party Massacre, Slumber Party Massacre 2 box set from 101 Films. I don't know what the difference is between the two, except that comes in a chunky box. I don't know what the difference is. Frankie Frico's pretty cool. Humanoids from the Deep, I definitely will grab that for sure. I only have an old Roger Corman Shout Factory Blu-ray, so I'll definitely upgrade Humanoids. You know what? I don't think I bought Candyman on 4K. Maybe I should. If that gets to a good price, I'll probably snag that if I can get it with Slip. Evil Dead, I love that movie. Let's see. Shocker! Shocker's great. Fog's great. Exorcist 3's great. Krampus is pretty good. Demon Knight's good. Dead Zone's great. Escape from New York's great. Mouth of Madness is great. Crow Salvation, no. The Gift is a good movie, actually. The Gift is really good. I don't know if I need that, but it is a good movie. It's a live set. That's pretty good for $30. Mouth of Madness is amazing. Let me know. Does anybody know what this Clover Hitch Killer is? I don't know what that is. Like your Nashi collections. They're still hanging around. Of Unknown Origin, Species 2. Blob, I got that. I don't know if I'd buy Galaxy of Terror again. Maybe. As Above, So Below. I don't know why they put that out. I mean, it's a good, cool movie. It's kind of freaky, but there's a Blu-ray at like the Dollar Tree. I don't understand what the big jump would be. It's still Blu-ray. If you don't care about 4K, you get Night of the Comet. Great movie, $15.99. Sick. I've never seen that. Is that any good? Sick. Silver Bullet's great. Where is Scream for Help? Ghost of 13 Ghosts is a great one. Let's see. Daisy People Under the Stairs. Halloween Ends. Soundtrack. Oh my god, they did this. They did the remake of RoboCop. Ugh. You know what? I don't have the house that Jack built at all. It's kind of I don't know if I want it, but it's a tough movie. It's a tough movie to get through. Brain Scan's a must. House of Dreaded Sundown's a must. If you guys don't have either of these, musts. Tales from the Dark Side, must if you don't own it. Obviously, Thing and Escape. These are all classics. Dr. Monroe actually kind of impressed me, this big mess of a movie. I wouldn't sleep on that one if you haven't seen it. Stuff we know. Gretel and Hansel. I don't know if I've seen that. The Vigil. What's Stepfather going for? 33 over here. I got Stepfather. Oh, that was it. I'm an idiot. Stepfather and Shocker is what I got for $20 each at Target on Black Friday. That's what I got. Man, I would love to get Prince of Prince of Darkness on Blu-ray. I wouldn't mind getting that. I didn't get any of the Hammer stuff, and I kind of regret it. Class of '84 is a friggin' classic. That's another Tom Holland joint. 1897, 100% worth it. Look, you can get the Class of '87 and Psycho 2, two Holland stuff right there. Nightmares is awesome, guys. Great movie. Slumber Party's great. Bless the Child. I like Kim Basinger. Obviously, Carrie. Oh, let me fly through this. Where is Scream for Help, dude? The Burning, great. The Nest. Nest is pretty cool. I never got this Shining one. I know it's not good, but Topless Street Girls. What's this? Let's see. Thinner. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have. I don't know if I got Thinner. I do have it from Olive, but I don't know. Doesn't look like it's coming with a slipcover anytime soon, though, is it? Huh. Interesting. Wonder if it comes with a slip or not still. Poughkeepsie Tapes, it's a good one. Well, they got a lot of stuff still. A lot of stuff. People on the Stairs is still around. Let me see if I can search Scream for Help for you guys. $23.99. I don't know what it's got on Amazon, but this is the movie, guys, I recommend if you like The Stepfather. This is a pretty cool one. You can get this Psycho 2 and Class of '84 on Blu-ray. You could have a whole Tom Holland night. Let me get back to the chat. I will remove this. We'll chit-chat. Okay, let's talk, baby. I'll be on here for another 5 minutes or so, unless the conversation just gets craziness. There's about 90 people in here, so hit that like if you haven't. Let me see what you guys are saying in the house. Oh yeah, OG Nosferatu is sick. You know what? I want to watch the remake again that came out. I think ScreamFactory put the Blu-ray out. I don't remember it much at all. The first one, it's a tough watch at the beginning for sure. I have not seen Werewolves. No. What up, Scratch? No, Ghost of Mars is not good. It's actually, I haven't seen it in a very long time, and I never really liked it. But I think I'm just trying to complete my Carpenter collection from Scream Factory, and I think that they pretty much have released almost everything aside from like Christine and is that it now? The Ward maybe. Yeah, I heard about this LG and not making players. That sucks. That's what I have, an LG 4K player. That's wild. So that's a sad sign. Blob 88, great movie. What's up, Justin? Yeah, I'll probably get it, but it's just gonna be the right price. What? Clover Hitch Killer is awesome. Dad from Friends and American. Huh. I will definitely look into that. It's cheap enough. Oh, I see. It'd be okay. Huh. Sick is what Scream 5 should have done. Interesting. What up, Dino? It is late. Thank you, brother. Let me see. Yes. You know, I saw that. I'm on the fence. I think Daybreakers is a very underrated vampire movie. More modern vampire movie. I have the Blu-ray. I don't know. Possibly. I'm on the fence about it, but I do think it's a good movie for sure. But I don't know if I'm going to dive on that big set or not. But Um, yeah, I mean, it is really good. I think it's actually very underrated of a vampire flick. But guys, what I'm gonna do is if you are jumping in, um, what up, Davey? I see you popping in. I do have a player that plays Region B. Yes, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Go check out Davey Deathray. Thanks, dude. Um, it's true. I mean, there's so much coming out. That's the hard part, right? It's just you got to be picky and choosy. I got so much shit um, that you just got to be a little more picky and choosy. There's just so much. Um, I actually marked out for that too. I will definitely get Godzilla vs. Biontech in 4K in March. I have that, but I have it on DVD. Wait, do I? I have a bunch. I have a lot of Godzilla Blu-rays that are like out of print now. Like though they came in like a green case. I don't know if that was one of them or not. I'd have to look. But I was excited when they announced that for sure. But I did have the DVD. I don't know if I still do or not. But yeah, I love Godzilla, especially around that time frame. But guys, on the channel, a couple things. Like I said, if you into NECA figures or you want to check out something different, I just posted a Friday 13th NECA ranking. I just did my favorite 80s made for TV kids specials for Christmas. So if anybody's wants to bring themselves back to the 80s or they have kids that they want to show some Christmas time flicks to, definitely go check that out. I do have a bunch of stuff coming. I've got the Rad Dudes Christmas is this Wednesday. That's always like one of our most popular shows. That's coming up on Wednesday. On Saturday, I'm doing my annual Corey Haim birthday show. So this time it's going to be an all-star panel, and we're going to be discussing and ranking all of Corey Haim's movies from the 1990s. Last year, we did a ranking of his movies from the 80s. So if you want to go check that out, definitely go check it out. This year, we're doing his 90s flicks. And I'm going to have an all-star panel here talking about that. And if you're just popping in now, we went through some Scream Factory. We talked about the Stepfather movies and the original and the one everybody knows and the one nobody knows, put it that way. You definitely want to go check out the replay and check that out. And also, we still got a lot of stuff. The Rad Pack Christmas is coming where we give each other gifts. That's always a fun-ass show, but that's on the Rad Pack Pod channel. If you look down at this little thing here, it says that Rad Pack Pod. Go check that channel out. That's the podcast channel. That's where we do our live video recordings on there. And we just interviewed Sean Whalen. So you definitely want to go check that one out. And Quietly Game says, do I own A Violent Nature? What did you think? I loved it. I absolutely loved A Violent Nature. It was one of my top 5 movies of the year. And I do have the Blu-ray, yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, Haim's 80s flicks are way better than his 90s flicks, but it's going to be a fun talk because there are some real good gems in the 90s that, again, Corey Haim's career like really fell apart at this point to an extent. But I think people remember him for the 80s. So there's a lot of gems in here that I don't think people really know. So it will be a fun discussion because it'll be talking about a lot of the movies that people aren't familiar with when it comes to Corey Haim. I have a huge TMNT NECA collection. Just the movie stuff though. The rules I gave myself was I was only going to collect the movie turtle stuff, not the cartoon. Oh yeah, 100%. That we'll talk about those. I talked to Cynthia Rothrock about those movies coming out, and I hope Vinegar Syndrome does a box set. That would be super cool. But guys, we've had about 80 people in here hanging with us all night. It was unplanned. It was late. I thank you all for hanging with me tonight. Thank you all for your support all the time. Stick around the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. That helps support the channel. Share this out if you know anybody that's into Scream Factory and just wants to chit chat about, again, especially this movie here. Go back and check that out. And guys, this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay